right, Bill. Thank you. Bill Schneider reporting. The same Ron Paul supporters who hauled in $4 million plus in one day online have a new plan now to try to boost the Republican candidate. A giant blimp.
Wendell, may I make a comment on that? That's really an extraordinary statement. I don't think I've ever heard that before. And I would ask the congressman to withdraw that comment and tell us that he didn't really mean that.
Hillary, of this new plan by supporters of Ron Paul, not the campaign. The Ron Paul campaign doesn't do that much. It kind of sits back and lets the supporters raise the money and generate the excitement. It really is a movement. They're now going to fly this blimp up and down the eastern seaboard with the message, Google Ron Paul. Why is Ron Paul able to raise, $4.5 million in one day with no help at all and no infrastructure at all? I mean, what is it about Ron Paul, Rosa, that is making people do what they're doing for him?
We've said it before. He's honest. He's a serious guy. He's a straight shooter. He's not surrounded by consultants who package him to death until he's made of plastic. People are hungry for that. People are absolutely sick and tired of sort of plasticized candidates.
A giant blimp, nearly 200 feet long. Let's turn to our internet reporter, Abby Tatton. She's watching this story for us. All right, tell us about this blimp, Abby.
Wolf, it's a Goodyear-sized blimp. Here it is getting prepped in North Carolina. The plan from the grassroots supporters of Ron Paul to plaster the thing with ads, look, this kind of thing, Google Ron Paul, and then fly it up the East Coast next week to Boston to promote an online fundraising drive, which they're planning around the anniversary of the Boston Tea Party. They've been raising money online to hire the blimp. The president of the company that owns the blimp confirms he's been talking to them and the plan is underway, though he warns that a Monday launch could be a little bit unrealistic and that winter weather could corrupt any plan that might be going ahead. Still, the supporters of Ron Paul that are behind this are raising money online. A spokesman for the effort says they got $200,000 so far to get it up in the air, and that if they get even more money to come in, that they could fly it over New Hampshire for the primary. If it all sounds far-fetched, well, these are the same online supporters that last month promised a massive one-day fundraising haul online, and then they pulled it off. So we should probably be watching. Wolf?
Abby, thanks for that.